Hey guys, it's Chick YouTube here. Back in 7 Days to Die, the night did not go well for us at all. I mean, I almost died several times because of hypothermia, stuff like that. We're still looking for another town. That right here was maybe cool. But we're still looking for another town. Still roaming around trying to find a good place to stay and build a house, stuff like that. So far we've not really found anything any good. So I've set a couple waypoints, but today we're gonna be talking about something. We're gonna be talking about Donald Trump and the things I see and the things other people see. Other people that don't even watch the election will call him things like a racist. And he's not polite to women by any means. Don't get me wrong, and to me that's messed up because I believe that women are people too, you know. Some people might call it a feminist or whatever. I'm gonna follow this road back real quick. But some people might call it a feminist or whatever. But, you know, honestly, I do. I believe all women have as much rights as a man does. I believe a man is 100% equal to a woman. And that's just the way I feel. I don't feel that just because they're women, they need to sit out there and be in the kitchen or whatever 24/7. Like, which is how a lot of people feel. And to me, it's messed up. Because if you can't man up and make yourself that sandwich that you're telling your woman to, why would your woman have to? But anyways, back to Donald Trump. I'm tired. I am sick and tired of all these Donald Trump is a racist fucking things. Okay? Just because you don't like illegals in your country doesn't mean you're racist. It means that you don't like illegals in your country, not that you're racist. He makes some really bad remarks, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I'm just sick and tired of it. Because these people that don't even watch the presidential campaign will say this and that about Donald Trump. Why? Because social media wants you to feel a certain way towards a certain person because it gets them views. And what the things I like about Donald Trump, and he's a man, he's well spoken, he might not be the most graceful, but you know what, I like that, because to me, it says a lot about somebody's character when they're not too pussy to say what's on their mind and how they feel. Like Donald Trump. Donald Trump he speaks his mind. And I see this, that Donald Trump's not accomplishing anything besides getting people scared of America. Well, that's a good thing, honestly. When's the last time you've heard about somebody saying, oh, I don't want to go to war with America because Obama's president? You know what I mean? It just never happened, never will. To me, Obama's a terrible president. But anyways, it'll never happen, it never will in that way. And what people need to realize is that just because you don't want people who are not part of, where are the zombies? Not part of your society, taking the people who are part of your society's money and jobs. Because it's hard enough for me to find a good, that was nice, but anyways, a good decent job. And then you get, I'm not saying this to be messed up, you get one over here who does not have his papers, that hasn't worked 3 days in his life, that he's willing to work for half the money you're working for. Yeah, it's better for that company, but it's not for you. It's not for the economy. It's terrible for the American people. Because they work day to day. They work their ass off. Excuse me. And somebody who doesn't even have their papers sits there and takes your job that you've been working so far and so hard to get, and you can't even move forward with your own life because some guy wants to take it from you. And that has nothing to do with racism. That has to do with, nice, that has to do with, you want a job, you want to provide for your family, you want to make things happen, you want to move forward with your life, but you can't. Should we go straight or right? But you can't, because we'll go straight, 'cause that way's our town. But anyways, but you can't, because some random guy that hasn't worked and hasn't put the same dedication you have into getting this job gets the job. And to me, that's bullshit. And as a country, you don't need that. You need the people in your society to be living better, because your job as a president is to your job as the president of the United States of Korea, wherever you are, is to make the well-being of your people the best it can be. And damn, which way now? I think we'll stay right, unless it loops back around. Okay, let's check the map. Okay, it loops back and probably connects right here, so we'll go left. But anyways, your job as the leader of your country is to make the well-being of your people as best it can be. And my belief and Donald Trump both have the same belief. You may believe it, you may not. That's your choice, and that's something you gotta live with, if you wanna believe it or not. But anyways, if you're not paying taxes or making sure you're legally in the United States and walking around with your papers in your pocket with your head held high saying, I'm an American citizen, burning the flag of the country you live in because you think somebody's racist, and that doesn't seem right to me. If you wanna live somewhere because it's better than your place, or that's how you feel, then don't burn that place's flag just because you get offended. That is the absolute worst thing that happened to this country. Or even if you're in a different country, that's the worst thing. Your leader being scared to say something or do something to people just because it's not politically correct. Okay, you wanna walk down the halls of your country and you want your name to be out there as, okay, don't mess with this country because this country will do something about it. That's what the United States used to be. And it used to be a country that didn't take no shit, and if you wanted to be an ass or whatever, then so be it. Be an ass and see how far it gets you. That's what the United States was. And now we're just the United States. Because our leaders are too pussy, too much of a pushover to do anything about the problem that's going on in the Middle East. And I'm sorry for you Obama lovers out there. Obama's a terrible president. I cannot wait to kick his ass to the curb and get a real president in there. And one more thing before we wrap this up. The reason why I don't want Hillary isn't because she's a female. It's one, because I don't trust her. For two, I don't trust her. For three, she would definitely not be a good leader for this country. And other than that, there's a lot of other reasons. But the main one being, okay. But the main one being that she is a female. I know that sounds weird because of what I just said. Hold on one sec. But it's not because she's a lady that I'm scared to have her as president, but it is at the same time. And let me explain why. Because this country believes in female rights. And I do too. But I think North Korea actually does believe in female rights. But anyways, damn, it's really dark out here. But anyways, there's a lot of stuff out there that would not be okay. Let me rephrase that. There's a lot of people okay with having a female president, but there's some people not, and I'm not talking about my country. They can get the fuck over it if they don't like it. I'm talking about a different country. If they feel like we're weak because we have a female president, that's on us. And then that becomes a war that we never need to start because it's just stupid. And it'll be 100% our fault because we allowed it. I'll get these yuccas. But anyways, that's where I'm gonna end this video.